How you guys doing? This is my channel as always. I just want to briefly talk about an incident that happened not too long ago. There was an American here who was killed. I don't really know too much of the details of it. I'm going to just put on the side like the little article that talks about it. But apparently the person was killed, and it was an older white American man. And allegedly they stole his safe and his watch, like a Rolex watch and his safe out of his house. And I just want to just basically say, like, be careful, because a lot of these people, like, you know, a lot of Dominicans, they can seem like they friendly, but you do not know these people at all. You cannot be so trustworthy and, like, you know, open up your house and open up your life to, you know, anybody, because you really do not know these people. You don't know their agendas. You don't know who do they know. I don't know if there was a part, like some type of setup with the people in his community, whether he was showboating and showing, being really flashy, or this was like a prostitution situation where he was probably possibly getting prostitutes and the prostitutes set him up. I have no idea. There's really no real details about what's going on. Besides that, he was an American man who was killed here in Las Terrenas. And that's all information I have for you guys. I just want to just keep you guys updated and just let you know, like, just be careful out here, because we don't know these people at all. And I feel like a lot of people come in here and they just be too trustworthy, like, just too trustworthy. I feel like if you ain't doing this States, you definitely don't need to do it here. Especially if you don't know the language. Like, even if you do know the language, they'll set, people is people. Like I always tell you guys, people will set you up in a heartbeat, get over with you in a heartbeat. And especially if you don't know the language, it's like you could be standing right there. They could be talking about setting you up right in front of you, stealing from you right in front of you, hurting you, your family, everything right in front of you. You ain't know at all. So just definitely be careful. Again, I'm gonna put it on the side of the little article, but I don't really know too much details. I know a few people asked me, like, make a video about it, but I really can't speak on something I don't really know. I just know that it was an American here who passed, who was unfortunately killed here in Las Terrenas, and items were stolen from his house. But so definitely be careful. And this is not to, like, scare anybody, because I feel like crime happens everywhere. There's crime in Puerto Plata, there's crime in sousa, there's crime in puntacana, there's crime in America, in Canada, in London, in Africa, like all different types of countries, continents, everywhere there's crime. People is people, and what people do is steal, kill, and rob, and all that good stuff. Yes, you're gonna meet, I got something stuck in my mouth right here. Yes, you're gonna meet people who just, like, you know, who really good people, who's gonna help you out, who's gonna have genuine friendship. Yes, you're gonna meet people like that. But at the same time, people is people, and just be careful. That's really it. Just be careful. Have some street smarts. And I feel like this: if you want to do it at home, in your home country, don't come down here and do it in here. You don't know these people. So when people be like, "Oh, do you bring people in your house like that?" Hell no. I know it was in the video. Somebody asked me that. I'm like, "Do you bring, like, locals to your house?" No. I don't bring motos to my house. The only moto guy who ever comes to my house is my moto guy who I've been using every day for the past year. The same moto guy who take Amy to school and stuff. That's the only moto guy who I trust and who know where I live. Anybody else, I get them to drop me off at the main street, which is why on my videos, y'all see me where I be walking. I be walking to the main street. Y'all don't be seeing people come to my house. Y'all don't be seeing motor guys come to my house. Only time when the motor guy came is my regular person who I use. Everybody else, what y'all see me do? I get them to drop me off on the main street. I get them to pick me up on the main street, and then I go from my destination. Cause you don't know any people. And then yes, it's easy for people to figure out where you live at, because they could be like, you know, X another local, like, hey, where is that American live at? And they probably won't think twice. They probably be like, oh, she live over here. But still, I ain't gonna assist and help you and let you know where I live at. I ain't gonna assist and let you know where I got in my house, or who I got in my house, what type of, you don't know nothing that. And just like how I post stuff on my video, y'all see what y'all, I show y'all what I want y'all to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not showing y'all all, like, details of my life, like, every single day. And I feel like that's how people be forgetting, like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes they just leave the States and they just get too comfortable, too fast. And that can happen because these Dominicans is comfortable. Like, you can meet a Dominican today, and like a week later, they introduce you to their cousins, their uncles, their brothers, their mom, their dad. So you be like, oh, they so friendly. But you don't know these people. So definitely, you know, watch your surroundings, have street smarts, have book smarts, have all the smarts you need to make sure you make it home when you need to make it home. And it's unfortunate that this person did not make it home. And now their family has to, you know, come and probably come and get their body shipped back to the United States. So definitely be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of who you hang out with, who you tell stuff to. And unfortunately, a lot of these guys, these older guys, whether it's American, Canadians, whoever, are with these younger Dominican girls for prostitution and stuff, because that's what you all can seem like. There's no reason why a 70-year-old guy is hanging around with a 20, 30-year-old Dominican. Like, that's just too far of an age gap to me. So when I see stuff like that, I have to automatically assume it's prostitution. And you don't know these girls. These people is poor. Even cops, police officers, they're getting paid $200 US dollars a month. Doctors getting paid $300, $500 a month. Like, that's nothing. These people is not making no type of money like that. These people are like, a lot of people are poor unless they doing like some type of real estate, some type of business hustle, some type of hustle. These people do not have the same means of like financial means as you have. So when they come and they see a lot of Americans, especially white Americans, when Dominicans see a lot of white foreigners, they assume money. They just think y'all as money. And maybe they don't really think like that when it comes to black people, because I heard a lot of Dominicans be like, you know, even though we are foreigners, they see black people as like, oh, you one of us type of thing. Like, you different, but you kind of like one of us. But when they see white Americans, white foreigners, they assume money. So you definitely be careful. Don't trust these people, y'all. I tell y'all this all the time. It's great here. I love the weather. I have enjoyed a lot of people here. You still can't trust them. Because people is people. That's all I got to say about this video. I really can't tell you too much detail about it because I don't really know myself, but people have been asking me about it. But I'm going to put the clip on the like little article on the side so you can read it. Probably pause and read it and see what's going on. But that's really it. I don't know no information really to tell you besides the article. I'll talk to y'all later. Just be careful, y'all.